Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Trisha. If you are brand new here, I actually just had the 3-on-6 dental procedure done just about 2 weeks ago. So definitely go back and check out my other videos which document the entire process to get here where we are today. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today is day 15. I have had these beautiful things in my mouth for 15 days. That is crazy. I cannot believe how fast this time period is already gone and how fast it has been going. I'm sure that we're going to hit a point where it's going to slow way down. I'm going to be like, oh my god, it's taking forever. But right now, we are on that fast train. So, I told you guys I promised a 2-week update, which I totally meant to do yesterday. But yesterday was the first day of school for us down here in Georgia. So, I had to get my son set up with his virtual schooling. And that basically wore me out by the end of the day. So today's day 15. So we're going to backtrack a little bit. As I said in the last video, day 1 was, well, day 0 was surgery day. I did not remember very much from that day. A lot of sleepiness. Day 1 was traveling day. We came back to Georgia from Utah. And I really wasn't in a ton of pain that day until we landed home. And I think that was mostly because I wasn't able to ice as much as I would have liked on the plane. Totally my fault. I honestly fell asleep the second plane ride. And by the time I woke up, I'm like, I don't want to bother the flight attendants because it was like 30 minutes before we were landing. And we were starting to hit some turbulence because there were storms in Atlanta. So that night was a little bit of pain, manageable. I got home, I was able to ice it. Day 2 went off with no problems. Ice, medicine on schedule. I was able to eat eggs that day, which made me so incredibly happy. I tried some soup that day. And I don't remember what dinner was. But day 3 was absolutely the worst. I was in a ton of pain that day. It was to be expected. That's day 3. Your body has the most swelling around that time. These are not removable, so I had I couldn't just take them out and let the swelling go down or anything, which I wouldn't have wanted to, but in the moment I did. In the moment I'm like, oh god, I wish I could just take these things out. That day was a lot of pain meds, just staying on the strict schedule with my pain meds, and I think I kept ice on my face basically the entire day. I survived though. I made it through it. And then we went on to day 4. And by day 5, I felt so much relief. But I will say that I expected a lot out of my body. I have really high expectations out of my body. And it often makes for a recovery for me that is very stressful. So if somebody says, expect to be in pain for, a week, then if day 8 I'm not feeling better, I tend to stress myself out for no reason at all. I was on pain meds on a schedule for probably about a week and a half. The pain wasn't really horrible during the daytime, but it was just there. Now, mornings, waking up, that was when the pain was at its worst. Day 7, I actually woke up and I was just in a ton of pain. My husband had gone back to work that day, his first day back. My daughter woke up and I just broke down. I took Tylenol, I took ibuprofen. I couldn't get back to sleep because of the pain. And so I just went out in the living room and I grabbed my ice pack and wrapped it around my head. And I just sat there on the couch and cried. And I feel like that was just a combination of a lot of different things that day. Like I said, my husband had returned to work after being off and with me for an entire week. I was tired and waking up in pain still on the 7th day. I was being too harsh on myself and, thinking you should be off the pain meds by now, there shouldn't be any more pain. But yet here I was still in pain. So I definitely had a really rough 7th day. It wasn't rough pain-wise. As soon as the pain meds kicked in and the ice brought the swelling down a little bit, I was fine. It was just one of those emotionally draining days. And so, like I said, I stayed in the pain meds for probably about a week and a half on schedule. Today is day 15, and I'm basically down to just taking ibuprofen in the morning, which tomorrow might be off completely because today I didn't feel as much pain as I even did yesterday. It's getting better day by day, which is great. I take a Tylenol in the middle of the day if I need it. If I'm starting to feel pain, I'll take a Tylenol. And then I take ibuprofen at bedtime, so this way I don't feel any pain while I'm sleeping. So it has gotten significantly better already, which I'm very happy with. I did message the doctor or dentist at, I think it was Friday or Thursday of last week that I messaged him. So, and I just asked him, I'm like, is it normal to still be in pain at this point? And he said that, sometimes yes. And I basically sat myself down and I had a little reminder talk that, you just had 26 extractions, bone grafting, implants, and fixed bridges. You're going to be in a lot of pain. And it's normal. So I just continued to take it easy, take my medicines. And like I said, by today, I'm feeling so much better. I did message the doctor yesterday because it just looked like over here, like the gums looked a little bit different than the rest. So I actually texted him a picture. He said that it looked fine and was able to answer a question that I had about my temporaries over here as well. So shout out to him because I was like, I have myself all freaked out at this point right now for no reason other than I'm Trisha and that's what I tend to do. I am still on a soft food diet, so boo. That'll last until October, which I kind of knew to expect. I knew it would be months on a soft food diet. I didn't expect it to be as hard as it is, honestly. But I'm also crazy and kind of gave up soda at the same exact time. So, I've been eating a lot of eggs, mashed potatoes, I've been eating rice. I'm not necessarily sure if you should eat rice soon, but I'm Puerto Rican and we eat a lot of rice in this house. I've been eating I'll eat like Vienna sausages and muffins, ice cream. Frozen yogurt is a really good choice for me because it's got lower calories in it and I don't want to gain like 20 pounds during this. Oatmeal. I'm trying to think of all the things I've eaten. I've been able to eat pretty decently while I'm at home. Now when we go out, that is a totally different story. So we've gone out, I think 3 times. Pizza Hut, Arby's, and McDonald's. And Pizza Hut twice actually, because the first time was we usually eat out only once a week. But on Sunday we were out like the entire day, so we just stopped to get something to eat. And my husband and I went on our first date in like forever again. But we just have car dates because of COVID-19. So we go through the drive-thru and park and eat. So yeah, I've eaten out a little bit more than I normally do. The first time I had the Pizza Hut pasta without chicken, it was fine. The second time, it was way too spicy. The seasonings in it kind of burned my mouth, like where the stitches and everything are. I won't be trying that again for a long time. But chewing wise, I was able to eat it without having to chew it, which is my restrictions. I cannot chew. I can basically only eat things that you can cut with the side of a fork. So that was my go-to meal at Pizza Hut, and I won't be trying it for a while because I can still remember that burning feeling. When we went to Arby's, I got a milkshake, and then I also got a regular roast beef sandwich, and I just took the buns off the sandwich and I just broke the roast beef up, and I ate it like that. Was it as filling as a normal Arby's meal for me? No. Was I fine with it? Yes. At McDonald's, I learned a very interesting lesson. chicken nuggets are the bomb, and French fries are not. I actually had gotten a kid's meal with like 4 nuggets and fries, and I was like, oh, this should be fine because I can smush everything up. The French fries were way too hard. Even with smushing them up, I couldn't do it, so I ended up just giving those to one of my kids. The nuggets, when I first tried it, it was too hard, but then I actually started unwrapping the nugget. Like, I took out the outer layer, and it was nice and smushy, and I was able to eat them like that, and that was delicious. So chicken nuggets at McDonald's are going to be my go-to from now on. Well, I guess really from anywhere, because they're all kind of made the same except for Chick-fil-A. And then, like I said, I've been eating normal at home. I'm trying to give it this. Anything else that I needed to cover in this video? I'm definitely happy with it. I am brushing, water picking twice a day, and then I rinse after every meal and at bedtime and when I brush in the morning. You can hear my speech has gotten so much better. I still struggle with some words, but it has gotten so much better than when I first started. Like, I legit told my daughter, speech therapist, I'm like, you're gonna have to teach me how to speak. But it's gotten way better. And now it's just a waiting game. We're waiting for the implants to fuse to the bone and for them to get strong enough to hold my permanents, which are scheduled for October. Well, we're scheduled to fly back in October. And until then, like I said, I'm on soft food diet, which I'm fine with. I'll make it work. At home, I have many options. Out on the road, at least I have a few options now. And somebody told me today to get a calzone and just scoop the inside out. And I'm like, I can eat pizza, basically. Crustless pizza. So I'm actually very excited for that. I can't think of anything else I wanted to say, though. I'm sure I'll probably think of something as soon as I hit end on this video, in which case you may see an additional video. If y'all have any questions whatsoever, leave them in the comments for me and I'm more than happy to answer. Like I said, I've been as honest as I can be. The most important part of this video is that I am out of pain. I am on a soft food diet and I'm happy. I am seriously, truly so happy right now, and that's been a long time since I could truly say that I was this happy. So if I think of anything else, I'll make another video to add it to this, but if not, I will see you guys all next time, which probably do another 2 weeks out, so 1 month update, and I will see you guys in the next video.